Hello students, welcome to Social Science online classes. In the last session, we discussed the land use pattern of India and classification of pattern of the land, and we also discussed about agriculture, types of agriculture we discussed, and today in this session we'll discuss about the crop season and cropping pattern. Okay, cropping pattern. The cropping pattern of a region refers to the proportion of an area under different crops at a given time. Okay, it means the cropping pattern of a region, it differs from one place to another place. So it refers to the proportion of an area under different crops at a given time. The cropping pattern of any region in India changes from time to time. This is because of the several factors such as relief features, soil, climate, size of farms, water supply, income of farmers, and use of technology. Okay, then coming to crop seasons. See, cultivation of crops based on the season is called cropping season. What is crop season? That is, cultivation of crops based on the season is called cropping season. In India, there are three cropping seasons. They are Kharif, the Rabi, and the Zaid crops. So now let us discuss them, the cropping season, one by one. So the first one is Kharif crop season in India. Yes. The different types of cropping patterns or cropping seasons in India. The first one is Kharif crops. The crops grown during the rainy season is called Kharif crops. What are Kharif crops? The crops grown during the rainy season are called Kharif crops. Okay. These crops are grown with the onset of monsoon and harvested in September to October. It means the sowing of the crops take place in June, July, when the southwest monsoon starts, and the crops are harvested in September to October. Okay. Some of the important crops grown in this season are rice, paddy, maize, jawar, bajra, tur, moong, urd, cotton, jute, groundnut and soya bean. Some of the most important Kharif regions are Assam, West Bengal, coastal regions of Orissa, the Konkan coast, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Okay, now next is Zaid crops. Zaid crops, the crops are grown in between the Kharif and the Rabi crops. The crops which are grown in between the Kharif and the Rabi crops are known as Zaid crops. They are watermelon, cucumber, oil seeds, some pulses, vegetables, etc. Okay, now coming to the next type of crop, that is Rabi crops. Rabi crops, in this, the sowing takes place in October. It takes place from October to December. So the farmers can sow here from October to December month. Okay, and harvested in summer from April to June, or in some regions it is also harvested from February to March. In some region, these Rabi crops are harvested from February to March, and in some other regions it is harvested from April to June. So the important Rabi crops are wheat, barley, peas, gram and mustard. And where this type of crops are grown? They are grown in states from north and northwestern parts such as Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttaranchal and Uttar Pradesh. Success of green revolution in Punjab, Haryana, western Uttar Pradesh and parts of Rajasthan has also been an important factor in the growth of rabi crops. Availability of precipitation during winter months due to western temperature cyclones helps in the success of these crops. Okay, now we'll discuss about the horticulture. Horticulture. What is horticulture then? Horticulture is the branch of agriculture. What is horticulture? Horticulture is the branch of agriculture that deals with the art, science and business of plant cultivation. Okay. In the other words, we can also discuss that the intensive cultivation of fruits, vegetables, flowers, medicinal and aromatic plants is called as horticulture. In India, horticulture provides an incentive for making agriculture more profitable through efficient land use, optimum utilization of natural resources, and generating skilled employment for the rural masses. It also enhances exports and provides nutritional security. Okay. Coming to the deep discussion of what is horticulture. The term horticulture is derived from two Latin words, that is hortus meaning garden or enclosure and culture meaning cultivation. What it is? The term horticulture is derived from two Latin words, that is hortus which means garden and culture means cultivation. So, horticulture literally means garden culture or culture of garden crops. The term agriculture refers broadly to the technology of raising plants as per the environmental changes. On the other hand, horticulture, which is a part of agriculture, is concerned with the raising of so-called garden crops. Then how is horticulture in India? Horticulture in India. See, India is blessed with a remarkably heterogeneous area characterized by a great diversity of agroclimatic zones, allowing for production of a variety of horticulture crops such as fruits, vegetables, flowers, spices, plantation crops, root and tuber crops and medicinal and aromatic crops also. It means India with its wide variety of climate and soil has a good potential for growing variety of horticulture supports. The climatic conditions of India supports for the horticulture cultivation. Okay. Now, India is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world. Next, India is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world next to China. Okay. Its share in global production of fruits is 11% and that of vegetable is 7%. Horticulture exports has helped the country to earn 14,000 crores in 2013 to 14. Now, what are the advantages of horticulture in India? Horticulture advantage in India. See, India is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world. India's major exports includes onion, mango, pulp, dried walnuts, fresh grapes. India's share in the global market is insignificant. It accounts for 1.7% of the global trade in vegetables and 0.5% in fruits. So now tell me why horticulture is more important than agriculture? Why horticulture is more important than agriculture? Look at the table here. Horticulture and agriculture. Why they are important? It is differentiated. Horticulture is highly perishable, whereas agriculture high in dry matter content. This is intensive cultivation. Only extensive agriculture is only extensive cultivation. And rich sources of horticulture provides us rich sources of vitamins and minerals, whereas agriculture products are rich in carbohydrates or proteins. Here have the facility of a protected cultivation, that is insect net house for horticulture, but whereas in agriculture it is not available. Horticulture requires less water than field crops, whereas agriculture it mostly requires more water. Greenhouse construction is possible for horticulture, whereas agriculture it is not possible. Now coming to the next, that is floriculture. What is floriculture then? See, floriculture, it is derived from two words. Florus means flower, cultura means cultivation. So floriculture means study or cultivation of flower crops. What is floriculture? Floriculture means study or cultivation of flower crops. For example, rose, jasmine, marigold, etc. And floriculture, it is the cultivation of flowers for commercial purpose. India is known for the art of growing flowers since the time immemorial. That is, from the ancient times, India is known for the art of growing flowers. It plays an important role in agriculture. In Indian agriculture, see, floriculture is also a part of Indian agriculture. It has the potential of generating income and providing employment opportunities for the farmers, especially women, and add to the export of the country. Floriculture is now commercially cultivated in several states, with West Bengal 32%, Karnataka 12%, Maharashtra 10%, having gone ahead of other producing states like Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Indian floriculture industry comprises of flowers such as rose, tuberose, glads, anthurium, carnations, marigold, etc. Cultivation is undertaken in both open farm conditions as well as state of the art poly and greenhouses. India's agroclimatic conditions are very suitable for the cultivation of variety of flowers. India is known for growing traditional flowers such as jasmine, marigold, rose, crossandra and aster. Cut flowers includes orchids, gladiolus, carnation, anthurium and lilies. Thank you.